so funny running into you. No more one night stands. Is that right? Fuck that up, huh?
3 years.
Must have been 3 years since we last seen each other.
Many flashbacks.
Many flashbacks come to mind
Of the wild and crazy.
of the wild and crazy times
We used to have with one another.
we used to have with one another. All right.
They don't know that.
Yeah, no, they don't. But that's a song that me and Rick really like.
That we sing to each other.
I remember one time, I think I was bumping that song and it was just you and me, and it was like, oh man, we can't be playing this shit just you and me. Let me turn it. Anyway.
Before we learned.
What's good, y'all? Welcome back to the No Chaser Podcast. I'm Tim Chantarangsu.
I'm Ricky Shucks.
And I'm Nikki Blades. What's up, y'all? Welcome back. We're doing another From My Crib episode of the podcast. But today, we actually got a piece of the podcast back here with Rick.
Make sure we stay 6 inches
6
apart.
inches apart, that's what it is, right? SoCal distancing, right? We got Rick here. Rick's been quarantined for like a month. I've been quarantined for a month, and I was like, look, if he gets it, I want to go with him anyways.
I'm pretty sure I had it, dog.
Really think so?
I'm pretty sure I had it.
So, okay, what happened?
Okay, so people around me were sick, different kind of sick, Tway included. But I was good. I take my echinacea, my multivitamins, my vitamin C, all of that shit. So I thought I was good. And me and Tway went to San Diego, so she can get her eyebrows redone or something like that.
Yeah.
And my cough was just a little bit more.
Yeah.
I was like, is allergies starting up? And then I ended up throwing up from coughing so much.
Yeah, you told me that.
Yeah, twice. And I was like, damn, these allergies really fucking me up.
And you don't usually puke. Oh,
No.
do you puke?
I don't. I mean, I've coughed hard enough to puke before.
Yeah.
But it was like doing some intense allergy shit.
Okay.
And then by the time I went to sleep, I was like, this ain't no allergies, dog.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just freezing cold, but also sweating. I got a crazy fever. I'm coughing like crazy. I cannot warm myself up. I got on layers of clothes, 2 blankets in the hotel. Like, I'm calling for extra blankets and shit.
Yeah.
The heater on all the way.
Damn.
Nothing would warm me up.
Yeah.
Until I took a cold shower. That kind of leveled me out, right?
Shit.
Yeah. But then there was one night where, again, I got on like 2 t-shirts and a fucking hoodie. I got on 2 pair of sweats. I'm under both of my blankets, like all the way covered.
And you're cold.
I'm cold.
But you're
freezing,
sweating.
but I'm sweating. And then I just wake up. Like all of a sudden, I'm not cold anymore. I am burning up, like overheating. I can't really breathe. I'm trying to take the shit off, but then I start coughing.
Shit.
And I'm coughing so hard that I can never breathe in.
God.
So then I just black out.
Ah!
And then I wake up. But before I wake all the way up, I'm doing this.
Oh, God.
And then I wake up and it all stops. And Tway is there like,
Just staring at you.
like, that was so scary. What happened? I was like, I don't know.
Damn.
I remember coughing and then, but I don't know what happened in between there. I blacked out.
How long was that going on for?
So that was the worst of it. Next couple of nights, still pretty cold, sweating hard. I got home, it was pretty even, but for 3 more nights, sweating like waking up in the middle of the night to change my clothes because I was soaking wet.
Jeez.
Yeah, so I just stayed away from everybody for like 10 days. When I got better, I was like, nope, I still ain't seeing nobody.
Yeah.
I'm walking around with Lysol just in case.
Lysol.
Like, you're not gonna walk into my breath. You're gonna walk into Lysol if I gotta go anywhere around people and shit like that. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure I had it because I ain't never had no flu like that.
Fuck, but you straight now?
Yeah, I'm good.
Man, that's scary, man. It's crazy times, man. We're definitely Chia's being super precautionary about everything. Did you know that they suggest you even we went grocery shopping and then so now before we
washing the groceries.
Yeah, washing all
Milk
the
jugs and
groceries,
shit,
yeah, everything. It's
See, I still have allergies.
Luckily, I've never really had allergies, or maybe I have. I feel like sometimes I'm a very phlegmy person. You know what I'm saying? I be phlegmy all the time.
Yeah.
Like there are certain times, I guess, of the year where I'm like extra. I'm always coughing something up, but it's never like green and yellow. It's not like mucus. It's just always something in there. You know what I'm saying?
Trying to take out whatever. Oh my bad. Trying to take out whatever the allergen is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what that shit does.
But I've been wanting to do one of those, you know, tests to see.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna go get the shots where they just kind of slowly introduce your body to your allergen.
To see what it is?
Well, to eventually make you immune to it. Because these pills, the Claritins and the Zyrtex and shit, like I'm taking 3 times the recommended dosage just to survive.
After you get the Rona once, they don't know if you can get it again, right? They're figuring it out?
I got a couple of like doctor and nurse homies that say no, but apparently in China, there's some people who had it, beat it, and then tested positive again.
Damn.
So
have you seen the Rona test?
yeah, that
all the way. Oh my gosh!
Yeah, I'm not doing that. Like the thing is, they have no way to fight it other than all the shit they tell you for the flu.
Right.
Rest up, drink your fluids, get some vitamin C. I'm not about to let you jam nothing in my brain to tell me to do what I'm already doing.
You know what that should remind me of that I'm blessed we never had to do?
Pap smears?
No. Well, pap smears, the Q-tip.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you youngins know, but before our time even, like before we were old enough to be sexually active, back in the day, and I heard some places still do this, to test for certain STIs and STDs for men, they would take a cotton swab, put the cotton swab, like I'm talking about the whole swabby head area, into your dick hole, twist, and then take it out. Oh, bruh.
No, thank you.
And then let me tell you, I've been sexually active for over 10 years now. Luckily, I started...
Never get tested.
Luckily, I've been active enough, or active at a time where we didn't have to do that. It was just urine and blood. But because I think I remember watching an MTV like True Life or, you know, the documentary type shit where they were talking about that test. And I was like, oh my God.
I said, no, thank you.
But
I'm never getting tested. Always unprotected, never tested.
Gotta get tested, guys. Gotta get tested. I have had had a camera put up my dick hole. Have I talked about this on the podcast?
I don't think so.
Okay, well, if you guys don't know, I've had a camera put up my dick hole.
7D.
I had a red camera. I had a so I went to go get a checkup one time, or like a blood test or whatever the fuck it was, or a urine test, and there was a little bit of, they found like a little trace of blood in my urine, and they were like, hey, we would like to further examine this. We want to put a camera up your pee hole just to see if everything's okay. I'm like, shit, all right. So the process, bro, pretty crazy. I've told you this before, but so first of all, I'm kind of covered with a sheet. I don't see what's happening to my dick area. And I'm pretty sure though, what happened was they clamped my dick hole open and were putting some type of lubricant in the hole, all right?
Fucking doctor was spinning it.
Oh my God.
That's why they put the sheet.
Quietly, no, drooling in it.
Do the thing where they slurp it back up.
Oh my God. Oh Lord. So anyways, I felt like they're putting some type of lubrication down my dick hole, right? Then the doctor comes in. He's like, okay. He's like, take a deep breath, and then I think it was like I did like a, put it in, and I felt like, and it was like a 1, 2, and he took it out, and I was like, I just remember going, and then for the rest of the day, when I peed, of course it burnt like crazy, and I'm just kind of like sputtering out the fucking lube that was in my penis hole.
No, thank you.
Whew. Luckily it was fine. It was nothing, but it's just that shit.
you've had a lot of something might be wrong with my dick experiences in your life that turn out to be nothing.
They're always nothing.
It's so weird.
They're always nothing, dog.
Unless you've been lying this whole time.
No, my dick has been fine.
No. Doctor said that was nothing, man.
Meanwhile, my shit's like.
Remember I told you my dick turned inside out by itself? Doctor said it was nothing.
He told you about that? I remember, it was like, I mean, you get, well, the thing about it is I was always paranoid too, you know, because like, I had my little crazy stage or whatever. So whenever I saw anything, even like an ingrown hair, I was like, what is this? What is this? And I remember one time, I had like a little bump at like the base of my dick. And I remember thinking like, oh, fuck. And then you start Googling, you know what I'm saying?
Like, I got genital warts.
Yeah.
Or Fortis spots.
What's a Fortis spot?
Just like little sebaceous glands.
Shit.
Just little oil glands,
Oh,
basically.
okay. Yeah. Oh, I definitely got those. so then I noticed a little bump. I start Googling. I'm like, so I go in, and back then, when you go to Cal State Long Beach, you can go to the clinic for free if you're a student. So I went in there, and the doctor's like, okay, what do you think the problem is? I'm like, I just want to make sure I don't have syphilis. Because when I was Googling, a bump around the base is a symptom of syphilis, right? The doctor did just like this. She said, I'm pretty sure you don't have syphilis.
I think there's more symptoms than just that.
So I showed her my bump. She's like, AIDS. No, but I showed her the bump. She was like, it's not syphilis. You're fine. I was like, oh, okay, thank God.
Dude, what is it? It's like, I just started. But I'm pretty sure it's not syphilis.
You ever see that episode? Oh, you don't watch Friends.
I've seen some.
There was an episode where Ross had a weird bump on his butt, and he didn't know what it was. And no one could tell, no one knew what it was, all right? So he decided to go to a natural, holistic healer, you know what I'm saying? So he's laying on his stomach at some like little spiritual spot, and the holistic dude comes in, and he's like, all right, let me just do my little, look, okay, let me see what this is, what this could be. And then Ross goes, ouch! And the guy's like, oh, well, all right. It got caught on my watch, and it's gone now.
That's funny. God damn. I should have brought my purifier with me.
How is it? Oh, we got a purifier up here.
Oh, word?
No, never mind. No, never mind. Shia took it down. How has it been? Because, I've been cooped up with Shia for the past, month or two or however long we've been doing this shit. Yeah. How is it being in a relationship and then still, because y'all can't really see each other, but what do you do?
It's tearing us apart.
Tear me apart, Lisa.
So it's a little weird. Honestly, it's a little weird because you're not doing anything all day. Yeah. So when you talk to each other, there's nothing to talk about.
Yeah, so what'd you do today?
Lay down, work out, eat.
Yeah.
Basically, you know what I'm saying? So it's like a lot of...
Because you guys are past the we're getting to know each other stage.
Yeah, right. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of either forced conversation or, okay, well, I'm going to call you back later type shit, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Do y'all do the FaceTime while one person is fucking cooking and the other person is doing fucking crunches?
We were. Yeah. But not anymore.
I remember, man, back in the days when you would have to use the house phone, right? Mm. And I remember being fucking 15, having a girlfriend, and then just being on the phone for hours, being on the phone with each other, but not doing shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Probably say what you doing 30 times.
Yeah, but on the phone while she's doing homework and I'm fucking watching TV just to be on the phone with each other, you know? We were so lame back then.
Yeah, I mean, that still happens sometimes.
But at least now you can look at yourself.
Yeah, exactly. But look at yourself.
Each other.
That's funny.
Do y'all do the go to sleep on FaceTime with each other?
Nah.
No?
Not anymore. Sometimes it comes in handy, though. I can fall asleep immediately if she's around. Okay. So, and same with her. So sometimes we'll use that if we can't sleep.
Oh, so, FaceTime until you fall asleep?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, but I mean, we be chilling. I know if I really want to talk to her, I just turn on my PlayStation. I do not know how But whenever that PlayStation comes on, she calls me every damn time. It's like she got something in her house that lets her know he's having fun. Better ruin it.
And you're not even married yet.
Dude, it's fucking crazy. It's crazy.
I always tell people, because people been hitting up me and chill. Like, you know, I do my little business Zoom calls now. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I know you guys miss Blades. I know you miss looking at Blades. So we're going to figure something out where we Zoom her in for another episode or something like that.
Yeah.
We might even do a situation where you're at your spot on your iPhone, she's at her spot on her iPhone. Everybody's getting their own separate shit, and then we'll put it together in one clip. Some shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Give them something.
Something.
But she's still around. She's not gone.
Yeah.
And she misses you guys.
Oh, she does. She really does. So, you know, I've been doing these Zoom meetings and shit, and everyone's always like, how you holding up, man? How's you and the wife? How you guys dealing with the quarantine? And I'm like, not gonna lie, we're having a great time. Like, we're not, you know, and some people are like, you guys driving each other crazy yet? And it's like, no, we're okay. Especially since, you know, like, and I've said it before, me and Chia spent a good 6-7 years of the relationship long distance. Yeah. So we have no issue being like, all right, well, I'm gonna be over here, you're gonna be over there, I'll see you later, you know? So there's been plenty of times where she might come up here with her laptop chilling, I'm like, all right, I'm downstairs, I'm like, cool, I can finally put on Rick and Morty, watch some Rick and Morty, because she don't like Rick and Morty. But that's okay, I'm not mad at her for that. But yeah, you know, we can do our own thing, and that's fine.
Yeah, I don't understand people who are having like such a hard time with this shit. Now, don't get me wrong, like I've had a couple of days where I'm like, yo, I'm fucking bored. But literally a couple of days, like 2 days, that's it. Like, stay in the fucking house so you don't die.
You know what? Everybody's so fake, dog, because everybody on Twitter before this shit was talking about, y'all love to go out, but I'm fine right here in my bed. You know what? Or like that feeling when someone cancels the plans and you didn't want to go. Like, and now everybody wants to act like they're so bored.
Yeah, like shut up. The interesting thing though is everybody's getting so horny. Like so horny. These girls are just like, what? Where'd that come from? On people's lives, twerking, Rick pulling their ass out, everything. Like, yo, y'all need some companionship.
It's a lot of twerking on live recently. I didn't realize that, like, first of all, I didn't realize that going on live with people was such a popular thing.
I don't think it was until this, but I wouldn't know because I try my hardest not to click on people live. Yeah. But I feel like I've seen the double live way more since this shit has happened.
Well, I was always confused. At first, I was confused because I would always, you know, like when someone goes live, you get that notification no matter who it is, right? And then I kept getting notifications, going live. I realized, it gives you that notification whenever they bring somebody else on.
Somebody else,
And shit, I just had because every time I go live and I'm getting all the invites for a random to come in my shit, I'm like, ew, ignore. I don't want these people in my shit. But I guess it's a thing. It's a fun thing.
I think it's because you have substance. So you got something to talk about. A lot of people just get on there looking for people to entertain them.
True.
That shit trips me out, bro. Like, you know how you not trying to go into someone's live, but that notification comes right when you touch it. The amount of times I've accidentally clicked on a girl's live to hear her telling everybody else they're boring.
Oh my God.
Wait, you're the entertainer here. What are you talking about? You thought people was just supposed to have witty conversation for you to go off of?
I know this girl in Orlando who part of her business is to help people make money by going live. You know what I'm saying? She'll be like, you might be good going on live. I can help you make money doing live stream, shit like that. And there was a very popular influencer, I will not name the name, who she was working with, who was going live and could have made easy money, but it was like but my homegirl learned quickly that some of these girls that got a lot of followers for being cute can't just be on on live.
Can't do anything but be cute.
They can't do anything but be cute. And it's like, look, man, a boomerang of you looking cute for 5 seconds is cool, but like longer than 10 minutes, it's like, oh my God, do something, say something.
Yeah, they expect some like fucking insightful questions all the time. Ask me questions. All they don't ask is how big your titties are. Do you have a boyfriend? Would you fuck an Indian dude or some shit like that? Like, you're not gonna get thought-provoking questions.
It's kind of crazy, you know. I mean, I'm not mad at it at all. Like that, you can really just be pretty and be making good money nowadays from social media.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, dude, I'm not mad at that shit at all. I'm not mad at anybody who's making money off of something minimal. Yeah. But I am mad at everybody who doesn't realize what they do or what they are is minimal.
Right.
There's so many of these people that have one thing, and since they have followers, they feel like they can do it all. Like, hey, relax. Stick to being cute.
Yeah. Just recognize what it is. I mean, look, it's like, I get it. You got a following. You get a lot of likes on shit. So it makes you feel like you can try and do some other shit.
Yeah.
But
and try. That's fine. But be willing to realize when it ain't work. It didn't work.
It's definitely annoying sometimes when I will put out some new rap shit and they be like, everybody on social media be trying to rap now and be trash. I'm like, look, bro, I've been trash for a long time.
That's gotta be annoying.
But I'm like, look, man, I've been doing this rap shit for so long. Like, I was trying to make rap shit before I was popping. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when I put out some new rap shit and they're like, oh God, everybody's. I'm like, no, dude, I've been doing this.
That has to be annoying. It sucks though because they're not wrong. Like, they're wrong about certain people, but everybody's trying to do this shit.
It's true. And you know what? I tell people too, I'm like, because, you know, whenever people are like, yo, Tim, when you're going to make music again? Yeah, I went a long time without doing it because I wasn't feeling it, right? But what made me actually want to again was that, like, I felt like so many people were getting fire emojis for really whack shit. Yeah. And I was like, man, people are really, like, the bar for bars is so low nowadays that, like, a lot of whack shit is given a pass. I'm like, okay, well, let me come back because this is whack.
But it sucks because people don't listen regardless. They have this image of the person, and that's what it is. Like, Lil Dicky is prime example. That motherfucker can rap. But there's a ton of people who are just gonna be like, oh yeah, do the funny
shit. Yeah.
It's like, did you listen to this shit? He's fucking. But they don't. You watch his show?
Is it funny?
It's funny. It's good.
I've heard.
It's really well done. I like everybody on it. Like, nobody's lacking for me. I'm like, oh, this shit is like. And groundbreaking.
Really, like that?
Yeah.
And I feel bad for not watching so far because I love his music. I think he's a genius creatively and fucking comically and or comedically. And I feel like I should be supporting his shit. You know what I'm saying? But I just haven't watched it.
No, it's good, man. And like it's this character on there named Gator. I don't know where the fuck they found this dude. He is phenomenal at playing this character. It's like, what are you? And how are you so good at being this?
Maybe that's just him. I'll watch it.
It might be. Who else is on there? Taco.
Oh, from the
Odd Future? Okay. Yeah. And he's not what you would assume. He's not what he was when we met him. Yeah. He's like the laid back guy and he does it really well. Like, it's a good show.
I will peep. I like Lil Dicky and I feel like I go through kind of the same thing where, where people will be like, people have put me in that category of like, oh yeah, no, that shit, it's funny. It's funny. Yeah. And I'm like, wait, no, I'm really rapping here. You know what I'm saying? And,
no. Okay, so yeah, when you watch it, you are going to identify with it, and it's hilarious.
Okay, okay. So when me and Rick met some of the Odd Future cats, including Tyler the Creator, for the first time. I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't my favorite experience.
No, I mean they was just so young.
They were mad young.
They were so young.
I feel like it would be different now if I met them. So me and Rick used to be with a company called Maker Studios, and Maker was shooting a couple music videos for the Odd Future dudes, including what's that one where they're all in the white wall on the white cyc?
Yeah, where Frank is spitting.
Yeah. So, anyways, I meet Tyler the Creator. I'm like, "What's up, man? Nice to meet you." And he goes, "Toilet." I'm like, He's like, "Toilet." I was like,
That's how he introduced himself to us.
"Okay, cool."
Like, we know that's not your. Okay, you stupid little boy.
All right. And then that, not gonna lie, for like a good 6 to 10 months, left a sour taste in my mouth. I'm like, this disrespectful. Like, I shook your hand. Toilet.
Kids. Gotta hate kids. But talented group of fucking kids, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, man. I mean, I've always given those guys their props for actually like rapping.
Yeah.
And you know what's cool? I like that rapping, like rapping
becoming a thing
is a thing again.
Yeah.
Like I even feel
Shout out Corday.
Who's that?
YBN Corday.
Oh yes. And even and critique him for sounding the same as much as you want, but the baby as well. Like I enjoy that. Like here's the thing. Like yes, he sounds the same on a lot of his shit, but you can understand what he's saying.
Yeah.
He's saying words, and he's dope.
Yeah, his shit be clever. Mm-hmm. It's just the same.
Yeah, I know, I got you. But I think that's dope. Like even like so with cats like that, I feel like it's dope that even the kids are like, like they're sick of the mumble rap shit almost, which is cool because for the longest time it was like, is this the future of hip hop? Just mumbling, don't even know what they're saying.
That's funny. I want to point something out. And I want it on record. Don't edit this out. He's looked a little bit sick since I walked in the door. So if he gets sick after I leave, it was not me. I think he's already been sick. He's either full as fuck, a little drunk, or he's sick.
It's all three.
He's in a little bit.
I am definitely full as fuck. I just got done shooting some kitchen episodes of Send Foods with David So. I have been sipping a little bit all day. And also, I got a little tingle in my throat.
God, I fucking knew it.
It's just a little tingle though.
Poor Chia. She's gonna lose her fucking mind. Chia, it wasn't me.
We've been doing really well at keeping everything sanitized. As soon as we come in the house, we're taking our clothes off and throwing them in the hamper. And then we just sit there naked, sanitizing each other. You know what I'm saying?
That's funny. Yeah, I don't, a lot of this shit I think is hype. Like, I'm not one of those people that's just, the coronavirus is fake. But some of it's kind of like unbelievable. You telling me it can live on a surface for 5 days, for days? Like, what can do that?
I don't know. Well, it said like it can live on cardboard for 24 hours.
Yeah, it gave like a couple of different things. It was like, how? Nothing else can do that? That shit's just weird. I don't know. I think they just getting information from anywhere and just like, whatever can help. Don't do this, don't do this, don't do this.
It's hard to say, man, because we're in such an age where it's like, there's information everywhere, but so much of it could be just completely fake. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's hard to tell what to believe and what not to believe.
Motherfuckers be making professional looking ass little shits that don't make any sense. Like I remember, there was this whole big thing about how the N95 masks don't help you at all.
Right.
You're wasting your money on that. Then it turned into stop buying the masks. The healthcare professionals need it.
Yeah.
And now they're talking about, hey, get you a mask,
now,
dog.
now it's like, put on a scarf if you have to.
Cover your shit, man.
It was such a debate to the point where if you posted a fucking picture with a mask, it was a fucking debate in my comments of like, this is pointless. It's not gonna do anything. It's to keep other people from getting it. If you get like this and this and that, it was like a huge thing. Now it's like everyone's like, put something on.
Yeah, exactly.
Put something on.
Nobody knows anything. But have you? listen to any of this 5G stuff.
No, okay, what's that about? I seen it the other day, low key on Twitter, but I wasn't really sure what it was about.
Okay, I'm not an expert. Don't quote me on anything. I just heard from other people who claim to be experts.
Okay.
But you never know. But basically, so you know how we got 4G on the phone. 5G is just supposed to be the faster version of that shit or whatever. But it's said to be putting out crazy amounts of radiation. There's people who work with radiation and shit like that, and they say all these symptoms sound like radiation contamination. This is what happens when you do that. They claim 5G was first rolled out in Wuhan. You know what I'm saying? Then it was in New York and shit like that. And I'm just like, I mean, I don't not believe it. There was that area where all those birds were dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that shit had the 5G or whatever. But if that's the case, we're fucking screwed. You can't go outside at all. It was just radiation in the air and shit like that. You washing your hands ain't gonna do shit.
Also, I look sick right now?
A little bit. A little bit. You have since I walked in, and it's progressing.
No, you know what it is? It's because when I shoot some food sometimes, I put a little bit of makeup on. And so the thing about it is I don't put the what is it? The just the cover up for the pimples. The concealer. I don't put it on my this. So sometimes it'd be looking like my eye bags are baggier.
I don't know.
I don't know, man. It's crazy. It's like so many conspiracy theories out. It's just I don't know if I believe the 5G shit, but it's like, but who knows?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely believe that type of shit is possible. I don't know if it's that. But if it is that, how the fuck do we win? That would make sense for why they like, hey, yeah, stay in the house while we get this shit under control.
You know what I was talking about with Chia the other day that I felt like was fucked up? I feel like it's fucked up
for the homeless?
Well, it definitely fucked up for the homeless, but this kind of falls in the same thing where, so this whole time, super like religious people, right? Been saying like, y'all are letting the devil in, letting gay people be so out in the open, and the whole like transgender shit be like so inclusive, and God is gonna punish the world. It's the end of the world. And then like this corona shit happened, right? And then everyone's dying, and I feel like it's fucked up that like the hyper religious people are gonna be like, told you.
See?
Told you.
See what y'all did? You done pissed them off.
Yeah, exactly.
Hope you ready. Hey, you never know. All right, so here's my theory. I don't know what's doing it, but I think this is just a reset. Now, let's pretend for a minute some of these people are right and it was planned. Okay. It makes sense. Okay. Planet ain't getting no bigger, but the population is. Planet's not gonna survive if there's too many of us, too much shit going on, too many things getting built, too much space being taken up. You gotta get rid of some motherfuckers if you want it to still keep going. It's like your house. You gotta do spring cleaning or you're gonna be a hoarder, motherfucker. You can't walk through your house. So I kind of feel like that's either directly planned from them motherfuckers. I ain't saying no names, don't come for me. Or it's just the earth. Like, all right, y'all been fucking up for too long. I gotta get rid of some of you niggas.
Look, man, I'm not saying I disagree with you, because I don't disagree. Because I mean, look, there's been so many movies about it. You know what I'm saying? Fucking what was that movie with the British spies?
James Bond.
No. The ones that the new one. With Eggsy.
Oh, Kingsman.
Kingsman. Yeah. That was the whole plot. That was Samuel Jackson's whole plan. Yeah. Fucking Watchmen. That was the whole. I don't know if you saw Watchmen, but his whole shit was like the only way for humanity to save itself is if we wipe out a whole bunch of these motherfuckers. And of course Thanos. And it's like it's a dark thing to think about, especially if you think about like it being necessary. But it's like But then you can't help but go there in your brain when you see pictures of like nature being so much cleaner and like the air getting cleaner and the fucking swans over there in Italy coming back to the canals and shit. It's like, damn, it's like human beings really are fucking the world up. Yeah. And then the fact that, like, you know, China, which is one of the most overpopulated countries in the world, that shit happened to them. It's like, is this shit something that is not only planned, but is it necessary? Is that fucked up to even say?
I mean, I'm okay with the thought of it being necessary. The part that fucks me up is the thought of it being planned, because then you have the powers that be somewhat picking and choosing who gets to stay and gets to go, and then you have the New World Order and all of that shit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know.
I mean, it's definitely, look, we're not the first people to have this conversation.
Of course not.
100%. And then you think about who this shit would definitely affect, and then you got the people in prisons, you got homeless people, and of course those are, you know, in terms of powers that be wanting to easily get rid of a certain group of people, it's like, that's the first thing. Like, why not? You know what I'm saying? Get rid of fucking prison. Like, that's how you would justify it, right? Get rid of the homeless people, get rid of the fucking people in prison.
Yeah, because think about it. Let's say it is planned. It is the 5G. You tell everybody, go to fucking the house. And then you let it rip. Who gonna catch it? The motherfucker that can't go in the house.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. But I don't know, man. I don't think we're going to ever know. I don't think this is the type of shit that gets leaked later. Like, it just happens and then it happens. My only concern is who's going to Mars? The haves or the have-nots? See, because at first, I figure, fuck up Earth, then the haves go to Mars. Let you niggas deal with fucked up Earth. But now, since Earth is regenerating, they might be like,
let the have-nots have the new shit.
We know how to live here.
Right.
Let's let them go over there. Like, I don't know. I'm a little scared of that.
Or could it be a WALL-E situation? You seen WALL-E?
No.
Oh, okay. So in WALL-E, Earth gets completely fucked up. Humans end up existing on a giant, almost like a Titanic space cruise, where, you know, they kind of just exist. They're floating around. Earth is all fucked up down here. It's inhabitable anymore. And then what ends up happening in WALL-E is that, like, humans get so used to just not doing shit. Everybody gets mad overweight. They're just fucking spaced out, not really like doing shit. You know what I'm saying? And then, so fucking Taika Waititi, you know Taika Waititi, he posted something on Twitter. I saw people get a little mad at him because he posted something on Twitter about, like, man, if you think about it, this would be a good time for, you know, everybody to come out of this all looking ripped because we ain't got shit to do but work out. I'm paraphrasing. But he was like, but knowing mankind will probably end up just like the people in WALL-E. And so a lot of people were mad at him. Yes, this is fat phobic.
Oh God. Oh my God. Yo. Y'all gotta chill with that.
How you Taika Waititi, I'm disappointed in you. You can't say one type of body is a negative thing. What are you saying?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm too old. Because I'm definitely fat. And I definitely think fat is bad. I'm sorry. Like, you being comfortable with it is one thing.
Yeah.
But don't try to act like it's healthy. But I digress. On the upside, even though it doesn't look like it, I've been losing weight during this shit.
Okay.
It's fucking awesome. Like, before, all of my undershirts would stop at my belly button. Now they go all the way down.
Hey, let's go.
I don't gotta pick and choose which t-shirts to grab. I can fit them all now. It's just tight.
Hey, but not literally though.
Exactly.
Well, good for you, man.
Hey, shout out to living like a prisoner.
Not gonna lie, for the first time in a long time, my skin's clearing up.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. Like, maybe it's because I haven't been eating out like I normally would. You know what I'm saying? Like, Chia's just been cooking up healthy Hello Freshes for us, and the fact is, you be sitting there binge watching a show, and you're like, I'm bored. I'm gonna do some push-ups.
Yeah.
It's literally shit like that.
I think it's two kind of people. It's either I'm bored, I'm gonna do some push-ups, or I'm bored, I'm gonna eat. Because I definitely do know people who are gaining this shit. Like, yeah, you might want to chill, bro.
Well, for me, you know what I'm saying? The thing about it is, I really like working out at home, you know? So, and
that weird, by the way.
I just like working out by myself, you know? And for me, the fact that I could be like, you know what? And you know, and I'm also one of those people that always makes excuses. Like, I ain't got time to do that shit. But I'm like, I got time. Might as well do a workout. Shit.
Oh man.
Are you
Good
still
quarantine?
Are you gonna sign up for this fucking check that the government is giving?
For goodie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But you have to pay, but we have to pay it back, right?
No, it's a stimulus. It's not a loan.
Okay.
Oh, wait. I'm tripping. For us personally, it would be stimulus. For a business, it would be a loan. But we've been trying to get a loan.
We have been trying to get a loan. Guys, make sure you buy goodybrand.com. We got some dope shit on there.
Yeah, we broke, nigga. We broke.
Yo, look, clothes is hard.
Clothes is hard. No, you know what it is? Clothes isn't hard. Marketing is hard.
Yeah.
Learning how to market, and I think our biggest downfall is the fact that we came out with this shit as us.
Oh, because yes.
Yeah. People, they have us in a box. Y'all don't know shit about fashion, yada, yada, this and that. And then when they do like something, they have us in the YouTuber box why isn't this super cheap? You're a YouTuber and shit like that. It's like, because it costs a lot to make.
I mean, and we deliberately, I mean, for the longest time, it's like we weren't trying to do Rick merch or Tim merch because we were trying to have an actual clothing brand.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And the thing about it is, people will hit me up like, and this goes not only for clothes, but like for music and YouTube shit. They're like, yo, man, can you put me on, bro? Like, you know, can you help me out? Can you put me on? Like, I rap. I'm like, bro, I'm still trying to get on.
Yeah. People think like, oh, that's cool, but they don't need me to buy it. They're gonna be good. It's them. Them got this many followers.
We're not making money doing this goody shit. Barely make money doing good.
It's just more of a love thing at this point and a learning experience.
Yeah.
But marketing, that shit is difficult.
How you feel about the big dudes mad that we don't make big dude sizes?
All right, so whenever I can,
speaking of fat phobic,
whenever I can, I'll put bigger sizes, bigger than normal. But we already go up to 2X, right? If my fat ass can fit all my clothes, I don't see what the problem is. Not that I'm saying I don't understand that there's people bigger than me that exist.
Yeah.
But the problem is when I do offer bigger sizes, like if we do a pre-order thing, it don't matter. Whatever you order, you get. But it'll be like 2 or 3 people that order something beyond a 2X. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when we're doing stuff like buying in bulk, buying a certain quantity, we'll have all these leftovers.
Yeah, it don't make sense for us.
And those cost more. Like even if you're just buying blanks, once you get to 2X, it costs more than the rest of the sizes.
Y'all hear that? And speaking to the big dudes, let's pivot real quick because I know you get this question all the time because I get it as a short dude. Okay, Andrew, how long have we been going for?
44 minutes.
Cool. All right. So, what do you say to the dudes who are like, yo, man, I'm a big dude. How do I talk to girls? How do you get girls? Because let me tell you something. I've known Rick since we were 15, 16 years old. He was never a skinny guy. All right. He's always been with attractive, like very attractive women's. All right. And saying like I said this in a recent video, like, you know, I'm a short dude. Rick's a big dude. But like getting quote unquote women has never really been like an issue, right? So what is your advice or how do you do it, Rick?
By not thinking you need to do something special because of how you look. just talk. If girls like it, they like it. If you're confident, it's more of a chance that they'll like it. But there's not a secret big guy way to do these things. It's the same thing like dudes will be like, yo, how you get Asian girls? And I'm like, by not thinking you need to do something different because they're Asian, they're girls.
Bro.
They're women, just talk.
I get the fucking, all the time, dudes be like, yo, Tim, how do I talk to black girls as an Asian guy? How do I talk to blah, blah, blah? I'm like, I say this, I'm like, you talk to them.
Yeah, like what the, I don't get it, bro. And I've seen like other black dudes who fucking have Asian ass fetishes. You know what I'm saying? And that's something I need people to understand. I don't have an Asian fetish, okay? Y'all seen me with majority Asian women because that's kind of our network.
Yeah.
But up until currently, y'all never seen me with a woman I was dating. All of them Asian girls you see me making videos with and shit, I wasn't even dating them.
Yep.
It was just the homies or people who wanted to do this shit. But I be seeing dudes like, all right, so if you want to get an Asian girl, here's what you do. Invite her out for boba. Asian girls love boba. I'm like, yo, are you fucking serious?
Like, look, that's true, but that's not, I don't, like, if she don't like you, boba's not gonna make a difference.
No, and it goes like, oh my God, he took me to boba. She been taking herself to boba all these fucking years. Like, what are you doing? Yeah. But yeah, so it's just be confident and try.
Yeah.
There's gonna be girls who don't like you.
Of course.
And there's gonna be
girls who do like you.
And there's gonna be girls who don't like you specifically for how you look. Let it roll.
Yeah.
Like, it is what it is.
Yeah, man, like, for every dude that was ever like, yo, man, it's so annoying too, cause like I've been telling dudes from the beginning, like, when guys like, yo, how do you get that girl that's like out of your league or whatever? I'm like, bro, there's no leagues, okay? Because when you tell yourself that this girl is out of your league, you're telling yourself that you're not worthy. Yeah. You feel me? You're going into the fucking game saying you are not like at this level. You're not gonna win.
Exactly.
And that's silly because you've already lost if you go into it like that.
Yeah, if you have to ask those questions, it's all bad for you. Like a lot of these bigger dudes, they could lose weight and still not get girls.
Because they're corny.
Yeah, they're corny, they're lame, they just don't know how to talk to women. Unless you fucking lose weight and become pretty as shit, it's always gonna be difficult for you because you just don't know how to be yourself and talk.
Exactly, man. Like I always tell dudes like I've never approached. Okay, look, if we're gonna say how do you talk to black girls? Okay, not gonna lie. Back in the day, like when I went up to the girl that I lost my virginity to, who was a gray girl, black and white, it's Creole to be exact. I did hit her with the. So I don't know if you date Asian dudes or not, but you know. So no, I think I hit her with the, you like Asian? So you ever mess with Asian dudes? She was like, I mean, yeah, no. I was like, okay, well, I mean, if you something. And look, not gonna lie, again, back in the day, and mind you, I was young. I would definitely, I definitely did the, after a little bit of conversation, do the, we make some pretty ass babies. Okay, look. Between you and me, if you're an Asian dude, or if you're any dude that is talking to a girl outside of your race, if you say the line of, we'd make some pretty ass babies, it'll get a giggle unless they're super woke and they're one of the people that are like, what are you saying? My 100% bloodline wouldn't make pretty babies? I need to be mixed with you to make a pretty baby?
Yeah, it's a loaded line. You really can't get off these days.
Especially nowadays. Yeah. But back in the day, yes, I would use that line. But at the end of the day, confidence is what you need.
I guarantee you, none of those girls was like, I mean, I wasn't feeling him, but he let me know that we could have some pretty babies. And I was like, oh, okay, they're trying to have your baby. You know what I'm saying? So don't. But it's also about the type of girls you're trying to get at. You know what I'm saying? Like, people don't understand there's levels to this shit. I never talked to the Asian girl who only dates black guys. that's closed-minded to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and what, you got a fetish, motherfucker? Like, what is this? You know what I'm saying? But because of that, I could get away with just being myself and talking. You know what I'm saying? It depends on the type of girl you're going for.
Let me tell you this though. On the same token, I loved talking to girls who used to say, I never mess with Asian dudes. That was my shit. As long as, whenever a girl was like, I've never messed with Asian dude, or I would never mess with Asian dude, I was like, all right. Okay, target's locked.
See, and I understand why that would be fun, but that's a turnoff for me.
Oh, I would never date one of those.
Yeah.
But it was
Smash,
like,
yeah.
it was my goal to like, I'm gonna crack this and then, that was it. Yeah. Like, and that was more for me, just kind of like, I just like the game of it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Just like the pursuit. Cause like, that was a lot of fun, just the pursuit. Do you remember one time, speaking of pursuit, I bring this up because getting numbers was fun back in the day. But I remember one time, bro, man, this was so annoying, and I pretended like it didn't bother me. We were walking through the Lakewood Mall. It was you, me, Chris, maybe Julian. All right. I had a fucking bootleg Mesquite shirt that I had painted up that night. I think Julian slept over and we stayed up making shirts and shit. And so we were walking through the mall. We seen the Asian girl, you know what I'm saying? A Lakewood Asian girl. So, you know, and so either you or Chris like got her attention.
Wasn't me.
Okay, Chris and Julian maybe got her attention because she was across the way, pointed at me and was like, yo, the homie. And she did one of these. She did one of these.
I would have been pissed.
I was so pissed, but since you guys did it without me paying attention, and I was gonna pretend like I didn't see it anyways, I just had to keep on walking. And I was like,
He said she did what? Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, just, oh shit, that's cool. I wasn't even looking at her, but God, she looked good.
That's funny. Girls are mean.
Girls are so mean.
Girls can be mean sometimes. But that was a very shitty approach. Hey, the homie over here.
Man.
Like, I would have been more mad at them than
bro.
her.
You know how it was back in the day. It was like, it was fun just to try and get numbers, you know what I'm saying? And for me, that was definitely oh, my bad. You know, for me, back in the day, it was fun to just get numbers. And I've talked about this before, if you want to get like deep for no reason right now. I almost feel like for me, back in the day, trying to get girls was almost a way of validating any insecurities I might have, right? Because like when I grew up, I wasn't an athletic guy. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't like a manly dude. So like I was never playing sports, but when I realized I could get girls, I was like, I'm a get girls, and this is gonna make me feel like a man. You feel me? So I almost feel like, not that I was like a womanizing ass dude, because like, look, anybody I mess with in for anyone listening right now, Rick nodded to the camera. But like back in, like, look, anybody I messed with in the past, there's no bad blood. I never like made a girl feel fucked up or anything like that. But like, I almost feel like I made it a mission. So, you know, let me get these numbers. Let me like bag these ladies to, you know, make myself feel like, oh shit, I'm a man. You know what I'm saying? And it was definitely like a game back then. Like, let me see how many numbers I can get. Let me see how many girls I can get. Blah blah blah. You know?
Yeah, I was like the opposite. So for me, the good feeling came from not trying, and then ended up with it. And that was actually easier. Well, it seemed easier because I never tried. I've never just approached a girl anywhere. You know what I'm saying? My shit came from being in a space where there's time and just being me, genuinely me, and then the girl gravitating to me. That always made me feel a lot fucking cooler. And
what were you about to say?
Oh, I was just gonna say, when you said bagged, you brought up one of the funniest girl talking to memories ever. UMass Amherst.
Okay. Yeah.
We did the show out there. We went to that after party.
Yeah.
You remember this girl? I'm not gonna say her name out there. But she's talking to me, but she's like really got this like this dude-ish vibe going on. Like, she doing this shit with her hand.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, what the fuck is going on? But she's keeping conversation going. Then some dude came and he like puts his arm around me. He's, yo, you gotta have a drink with me. And I'm like, I don't drink, bro. And then she goes, yo, I'm trying to bag. What are you doing? I was like, oh, well, damn.
Hilarious.
Yeah, I'll
And
never
dope.
forget that. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna end with this story.
I think I know who
you
going.
know the story. I don't think I've ever told this on the podcast.
Okay.
I've told it on JK News, but never
Yeah.
on the podcast. All right. So back in the day when we were doing mad college shows, I would always bring Rick as my hype man to help me, like, you know what I'm saying, as my hype man, right? And but the colleges would only ever be like, they would get one hotel room, you know what I'm saying? So me and Rick would always be staying in the same room. So we were in UMass Amherst, which is like Boston area, Massachusetts, right?
You told this on the podcast.
I did?
Yeah.
Fuck it, I'm gonna tell it again.
Fuck it.
All right, fuck it, I'm gonna tell it again. So one time, we're staying in the same room. You know, you with the homie all weekend. You can't jerk off, right? I'm like, I'm gonna go take a shower, dog. I go in the shower. I'm like, this is the perfect time for me to jack off. So I got the shower on. The shower's going, but I'm just kind of like jerking my dick over the toilet. You know what I'm saying? So I bust in the toilet. I flush the toilet. I take my shower. I continue with my routine and I leave the bathroom. I get out the bathroom. Rick's like, man, you know what's funny? Rick is like, so I noticed you was in the shower for a long time. I figured, oh, he probably jacking off. Rick's like, perfect time for me to jack off.
No.
What? No?
No. I did not assume you were jacking off.
I thought you
so I
assumed I
could
was
jack
jacking
off. No. I said the water was running for a long ass time. So take long. I got time to jack off.
Oh, okay.
So I jacked off. And then pretty much when I finished, shortly, like almost right after, you flushed the toilet. I was like, this nigga wasn't in the shower.
Yeah. So we realized we were both jizz at the same time. Yeah.
Oh man. And I was texting that girl.
The one I was trying to bag.
Yeah.
Yay, full circle. Fuck,
Oh,
amazing.
man.
I love that story so much.
She never bagged.
Well, thank you guys for watching another episode of No Chaser Podcast. Make sure y'all keep tuning in because y'all ain't got shit else to do. We're gonna keep trying to figure out some way to do this. We'll try and get Nikki on the next one somehow. We'll zoom her in or some shit like that. Or maybe she'll drive her ass down here and I'll just spray her with some Windex before she walks through the door. You know what I'm saying? All right, y'all. I'm Tim, formerly De La Ghetto Chantarangsu.
I'm Ricky Shucks.
And I'm Nikki Blades. Bye.